So what would you most like, Marc, I'll begin with you, people in this audience who come here are marketing and advertising geniuses, to understand about the revolution that you know a whole lot about? Yeah. What is your takeaway from what you have to say?
Yeah, I think it's we're on the tipping point. The convergence of smartphones, the convergence of social networks, the convergence of online video. Like these are the things. These things are happening right now, and most marketers, most companies, most agencies are not yet taken advantage of, are not yet all over the kinds of opportunities that currently exist. In the next 3 years, I mean, it's sort of a cliche, but it's actually true. The next 3 years are going to see more transformation and change than we've probably seen in the last 10 or 15. And now is a very, very, very good time for experimentation and for innovation. Okay.
What's the biggest misconception about Facebook?
Oh, there are many misconceptions about
we'll take
Facebook.
One.
I think, there's been a misconception
for better or worse.
Power.
I mean, whether they give you more power than you have or
so
whatever.
So one for this audience is, there's been a misconception, which I think is already starting to shift about advertising. I'll give you a perfect example. Online search taught people who are advertising online to count clicks. Because if you're doing direct response online, you count clicks, your click-through rate's the most important thing. Yesterday, Brad Smallwood, our director of analytics, spoke, and he talked about the study we found, where we did a big study, and it showed us clearly that of people who saw a Facebook ad and purchased in a store, fewer than 1% of them actually clicked on the ad. And that makes perfect sense. If you see the ad and you're going to go to the store, you don't need to click on the ad. And so I think as these evolve, all online marketing is not the same thing. And I think not just taking the old metrics and applying them to the new, but really understanding what we're driving is a big opportunity.
You're selling user information, correct?
Absolutely not true. We won't sell it to you. We won't sell it to anyone. We won't even sell it to Marc, and he's on our board.
And he keeps asking.
I'm glad you said that, because I really do I want to talk about that.
I notice I put that after misconception.
Yes, which I appreciated. But we never sell user information. We don't make more money when you share more, and we do not give your information to marketers. We do have systems that enable marketers to serve the right ad to people at the right time. And as Marc said, when ads are good, users want them better and want them more. They're a good experience. I'm getting an offer or an opportunity for something I want to go to. When ads are bad, people don't want them. I think when people see an ad that's targeted, sometimes they're nervous, like, how do they know?
Yeah.
Are they giving away my information? Are they selling information?
Or is it an invasion of my privacy?
Is it and all of those are fair questions, and our answer to that is no. What we do is, if Marc was trying to serve you an ad and he knew you liked Michael's, he would say, I want to serve an ad to,
Michael owes us for saying this, don't they?
I don't even know what Michael's is, so I'm just playing off this.
Yeah. Michael does.
Correct, I'm sure.
You mean you never eat out?
We're not fancy New York people.
Oh, come on. You eat at your desk, do you?
Oh, yeah. We all eat at our desks.
She does.
He sometimes sits with me at my desk and eats at my desk.
But I mean, why?
But we can serve that ad to you without giving any bit of information to you.
But Marc and you have had to address privacy concerns at Facebook.
Absolutely.
And in some cases have had to change things?
Yes.
Okay. So it's not an issue that you have not had to be concerned about.
Every new technology brings fears, and actually a lot of those fears are around the invasion of privacy. My favorite example is that when caller ID came out, it was considered a ginormous invasion of the caller's privacy, that you would know who I am when I'm calling you. Right. States, California, others, tried to pass legislation banning caller ID. How many people in this audience answer a call when you don't see the number? Hands. I see no hands.
That's true. Yeah. See, I know.
Which was originally considered an invasion of privacy is now considered your basic right to have information. So
you know what phone calls not to answer.
Exactly. And we are new technology. We have the responsibility to explain our privacy practices, and they're very simple. Trust is the cornerstone of our business. 950 million people using Facebook, 57% every day. They will only use Facebook if they can control what they share and they can trust us. We have 3 principles. Control. It's your information. You control it. Transparency. We have to be completely transparent about what we do. And accountability. We're accountable to you for what we say. And those are really important to us, not just in user products, but in advertising as well. We apply all of the same principles, and that's really important to understand.